Okay, so we're interested in producing z-scores. We can ask Excel to do that for us. Let's say we're interested in the z-score for ExxonMobil. Let's choose a cell here, then ask it to perform the function. So we have to go under Insert and again choose the Function button. It's set on statistical. What Excel refers to z-scores is as standardizing, because that's what we're doing. We're standardizing a value. So you choose standardize. Let's say OK. And you get this dialog box that asks you which value you're trying to standardize. Here we're interested in ExxonMobil's value. And as you know from your formula, you need to have the mean and the standard deviation of your distribution in order to be able to standardize a value. So you can either enter that by hand, or you can tell Excel to look at this cell for the value of the mean, and at this cell for the value of standard deviation. And that's it. You say OK. And here's the value of the standard of the z-score for ExxonMobil. Now you can do the same formula for everyone you're interested in, or you can use a neat little function Excel has that's called autofill. Autofill is when you can give Excel a command to fill the following cells with the same formula that you have used in your first cell. However, in this case, we want to make sure that Excel uses the same value for standard deviation and mean in all the formulas. So we need to make sure it doesn't change those cells. And therefore, we have to go to the formula bar and just enter a $sign before number 2 and before number 6. So that when we use the autofill function, it just uses the autofill function for cells, the B cells in the row, in the column B, and not for any other. Okay, let's go back to our distribution. The autofill function is this. When you see the little plus sign at the bottom corner of your cell, you'll just grab it by clicking down your mouse and go down to whichever cell you want, and when you release, it gives you all the values for those cells. So like if you look at Texaco, the z-score is minus 0.59. And that's a quick, easy way to produce z-scores on mass. But as I say, there's, if you're only interested in 2 or 3, you can just use the formula for each one. So that's how you create z-scores with Excel.